This threat, the right flank. Oh my god! Panther tank destroyed. I cannot believe that. A 6-pounder just eliminated that Panther tank. No way. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to Steel Division Normandy 44. The Back to Hell DLC has just come out, so we're going to take a look at it a little bit early for some new added scenarios into this DLC for this World War II game. As the name would imply, Normandy 44 taking place after the Normandy landings, and today is no exception. Just a month later, July 6, 1944, a group of Canadians are coming up against the 1st SS Panther Division. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Panther tanks here today as we have a Panther defense. Canadians are going to kill them with kindness here too, folks. So if you want to see more of this content, kill it with kindness by hitting that like button too. Let me know you want to see more World War II content on the channel, that you're interested in this type of stuff, and that you want to show your support. So thank you everyone for being here today. Let's get into it without further ado. This is really cool, by the way. All those missions that you saw previously are missions that you can play with or against friends in multiplayer, and today is no exception. In addition to that, you can also play as the Axis forces. So if you wanted to be the Allies or if you wanted to be the Axis, you can choose to be either side. Today we'll be playing as the Canadians during the defense, but we could also mix it up by being the attack force, as I mentioned before, with the Panther tanks. So without further ado, let's get started and let's defend this village. If you're just wanting to see again all those missions that are available, these are all the new missions available in the DLC, not to mention, of course, all the new units, all the new divisions, and of course those new missions you previously saw. Let's get right into it. We'll do a more in-depth look sometime very soon. Ooh boy. Those are Flak 88 guns, and those are going to be real killers if we see them here today. Here's our battle map, and I do believe we will see some Flak 88s as we are defending an airfield against German aggression. We've got ourselves a small town and a large it looks like a lot of open territory farming community. That's going to be very deadly to defend as the British forces here today, the Canadians specifically. So let's go ahead and get started with our defense. So today we have a lot of riflemen at our disposal, and we also have some anti-tank guns to stop those Panthers, 2 6-pounders to be precise. So in order to pound the enemy with the 6-pounders, we're going to set a few of them up here on the crossroads and another one over here near the airfield to stop those Panthers from advancing so quickly. Now those Panthers, I bet, are going to come in from the right flank and the left flank, and there are 3 objectives for us to defend: the northern, eastern, and western crossroads. The Germans' objectives are those 3 crossroads in order to break our defense and cut. Ooh, I think our supplies are going to come in off these couple main roads. So, unfortunately, we are basically surrounded, and there's nothing we can do to get reinforcements after the battle begins. And the way Steel Division works, if you're not aware, is in the upper right corner where it says 10 minutes for phase countdown. Phase A is all we have at our disposal for now. So if you're saying, well, you got to get some tanks there, bud, well, we can't get those tanks until Phase B begins. So once Phase B starts, we'll have access to Fireflies, Sherman 5s, and Sherman 3s, and once Phase C begins, we'll have, oh, actually, it's going to be Sherman, additional Shermans. So we'll have plenty of those at disposal, including Typhoon AT. So let's get started with AT. By the way, we are lucky enough to have a few Wolverines at our disposal, and it's going to take just a few good old Wolverines to turn the enemy back. Hopefully that works out in our favor today. I'll put some Wolverines on the flanks just to make sure the enemy doesn't come in. And actually, this is going to try to cut off the Germans' main advance. I think the Germans are going to come in from here and here, here, and here. So we need to make sure we've got AT guns that can point and fire in those directions. If you hold C, you can see exactly where the enemy is going to be able to spot you from and where you can spot them from, so you can make sure your units are all set up ready to fire down those roadways. So anywhere that's got kind of a dotted line is an area that you can't see from. So let's get our troops out now. Let's set up our riflemen. Very important. We're going to make sure we got our riflemen in buildings, and we're going to defend crossroads, streets, avenues of attack, anything that's relatively defendable. We're going to pop some Canadians into. Quebecois, specifically Quebecians here today, or Quebecers. I don't know what the exact term is, but they're going to be holding the line here next to the rail line and in the town and in the airfield areas as well. This is going to be very important to hold here. And we also have artillery at our disposal too. So let's start by finishing up our infantry first. We're going to create our defensive line with infantry. Then I'm going to show you a few of the other things that we have at our disposal, including we have a few leadership roles too for our riflemen. They have some commanding units that if we keep them nearby, they'll be a lot more motivated to fight. Okay, let's get some more troops up here. Hopefully a lot of our troops are not too spread out. We want to make sure a lot of our troops are together to keep an eye on the Germans. There we go. We want a lot more infantry up here, I think. Excellent. And we're going to set up machine guns now as our next task. We want to put machine guns in either very largely populated areas or very sparsely populated areas. Either way, we can either eliminate troops out in the open with ease, or we can pin them down and have the other troops kill them as well. So that's the point of a machine gun, is to basically pin the enemy down, thin them out, and gun them down. We want to make sure we can see where we're engaging with our machine guns too. So we'll try to keep as many MGs together as we can. I think we're going to put one there. And we do want some more outside the city as well. Probably over here, maybe on the corner. Recon is going to be extremely important as well. As I mentioned, AT guns are going to try to kill the enemy at range. So long as we can see them, that means it's better for us. We're going to try to populate every building with a machine gunner. Actually, we're going to put 2 machine guns there to guard that crossroads at that section. And we're also going to bring a machine gun in here on the flanks, as well as some rifle leaders now. We'll put down our last machine gun in just a moment. We need to make sure all of our troops have a place to occupy, so that way they can be in cover. One of the game's most notorious problems is that when friendly troops are next to a building or a piece of cover, sometimes they don't seem to grab it, and they get killed by being out in the open next to a building, which sometimes is frustrating. One of the most important things that we have at our disposal is close range attack. Under AT, we have Piat teams, which can fire on enemy tanks or vehicles at very close range. This is very good in the town to make sure that if the Germans are gaining the upper hand, which they probably will at some time throughout our defense, that we kill their vehicles very quickly inside the town. Finally, we have ourselves some artillery to set up. If we spread out our artillery, we have mortars at our disposal, 3-inch mortars to be precise. We're going to try to defend the center, left, and right flanks with that, as well as putting down our supply to make sure that they can continue to fire. All right, lastly, we need, and most importantly, we need recon teams. I'm going to spend a little less on them, try to get some more basic units to keep an eye on the Germans. These recon teams are very good at radioing back enemy movement and positions by being very quiet and not really doing much. In other terms, they kind of secretly spy on the enemy and report back their positions, but a lot of the times they kind of just stay in the back, which is totally fine, so long as they're keeping an eye on the enemy. We're going to want recon pretty much everywhere, so that way we can keep an eye on the enemy movements as they come in. We have some on the left flank, some in the center. We probably want to put some in the town too. But the enemy will eventually cross through some of our lines, and we need to keep an eye on everything all at once, and they will constantly be moving. We have just a few points left to spend, so let's go ahead and get whatever else might be valuable. I think at this point we probably want maybe another recon team, but I think the most important thing here would be some mortars. So let's grab ourselves a 2-inch gun carrier with only 15 points left. That is it, and we are going to start the defense. Without further ado, folks, watch the battle unfold here in Steel Division. Let's go. All right, German forces are on their way. All of our troops have been deployed. Let's hopefully make sure that they're in cover. Let's get our Wolverine over here. Guns are already firing up, and an immediate hit on German forces. One of those vehicles already fallen back. All right, the Wolverine doing some punishing hits on the enemy. Very nice. All right, our Wolverine's moving into position there. Enemy vehicle destroyed. We're off to a great start. All right, we've already spotted enemy Panther. There it is. Enemy Panther moving along that roadway, and a Flak 88 too, going over to the airfield. All right, keep that in mind. All right, let's get our forces in the fight. Let's go. We got a lot to do. Keep an eye on those Germans.
Formed and ready.
Get those sections up there. All right, we got a unit out of cover here. Let's have them fall back.
Tank destroyer ready.
Shell bouncing off of our Wolverine there. Oh, nice. Very good. Wow, we're killing everything.
Second section, ready, sir.
All right, get into cover, boys. Here's some light machine guns. Vickers now firing at that unit. Very nice. All right, infantry coming in. Let's get the mortars ready. All right, they're going to fire on them now. All right, left flank. Vickers machine guns being attacked now by those units. Fall back, boys. All right, that machine gun got liquidated. 6-pounder there is already engaging the Panther. Panther tank trying to sneak around quickly. All right, let's bring the Wolverine around. Double time it, boys. 6-pounder here. Try to delay the enemy as long as possible.
We can't take it anymore.
All Alright, Recon team needs to be a little more stealthy.
Recon team ready.
There we go. Alright. Panther tank is being engaged by that 6-pounder, but not for long.
For a prey.
Let's go ahead and move in with the Wolverine. Crew knocked out on the Panther. 6-pounder knocking out the Panther crew,
Just get me out of here.
giving us valuable time to engage. Alright. German artillery coming in. Let's fire our artillery.
We got men down. Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
There we go. Alright, Panther spotted on this side.
Roger. Unspotted.
Alright, we got to engage multiple Panthers at once.
Care for a bit of lead, Jerry?
Okay. Germans are going to die of some lead poisoning here. Let's get the flank on that.
Redeploying.
Oh,
Out.
command vehicle here. Let's take that out. Very nice.
Affirmative.
Alright, German command vehicle's been destroyed. Our AT gun is pinned down. Let's get a side shot on that Panther tank. Move, move, move. Wolverine's been destroyed. A lot of the times when your units are moving around, they're going to be destroyed.
Out of here.
You got to babysit everyone and everything.
Roger. Redeploying.
Focus on the Panther. There we go. Panther's a lot more afraid than we are. And he let the AT gun alone.
We can't take it anymore.
Very nice. That Panther's about to retreat. Transmission damaged on the Panther, or the on the Wolverine. Luckily, he won't retreat anymore.
Can't take it anymore. Need some extra firepower. Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
All right, we're gonna mortar the hell out of that tank.
Give us a clear line of sight.
All right, the Panther's gonna retreat over by our recon teams.
Gonna blow. Ready to destroy some tanks, sir.
Transmission destroyed, yet somehow the vehicle's still finding a way to fall back, which is always every player's. They hate the fallback system so much, and yet the transmission destroyed, meaning the vehicle can't possibly move yet. Falling back. The troops are literally lifting up the tank and moving it back. Alright, well, we're still relatively holding okay. Mortars and artillery are coming in, but we're holding alright.
What are your orders? We can't take it anymore. Ready, sir.
Alright, Panther tank, we're going to try to hit that.
We can't take it anymore. 20 degrees left. Fire is burning.
Beautiful side shot on the Panther. I was not aware, though, that the Panther armor is the same in the front as it is in the back as it is on the top and the side. Wow, look at that. Actually, the Wolverine getting in gear to engage again. Maybe I underestimated him. And a bounce off the Panther.
Ready to destroy some tanks, sir.
Alright, the front has, for now, stabilized a little bit. Things are kind of slowed down for the Germans. 4 minutes left until the next phase. And the German Panther tank on the left flank is falling back.
Anti-tank team operational.
A lot of our troops are pinned down.
We can't take it anymore.
Panzer Grenadier unit destroyed. Wolverine destroyed. That's alright, we just need to keep the Panthers at bay. We're not probably going to destroy them yet. They're too powerful.
Ready, sir. Stop screwing the pooch and move. We can't take it anymore.
Alright, the Germans are really tightening the noose now. A lot of units are coming in from the left flank. That's our biggest threat, the right flank. Oh my god! Panther tank destroyed. I cannot believe that. A 6-pounder just eliminated that Panther tank. No way. Wow, incredible kill. Right side threat has been significantly reduced, as that Panther tank was a huge threat. That is incredible. Alright, left flank is going to get a little more heated now. And our AT gun here is being hit.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
Units are getting awfully close to us despite there being recon.
Shall we take a medic?
We need to hit that unit.
Just get me out of here.
Alright, we lost an AT gun now too.
Orders.
If the units advance, we should get them as they come across the crossroad here.
Preston, get your head down.
There we go. All right, we're pushing those units back. Wow, right flank has basically stabilized. Center I'm still a little worried about. We've lost a significant number of units and AT, but still, our objective is being accomplished.
Ready to fire. We can't take it anymore.
All right, let's... Ooh, and another vehicle destroyed by the AT gun.
Fire. Smash 'em.
All right, in the north, we're going to start pushing the Germans back with artillery.
At your order.
We've got 2 minutes until reinforcements can arrive. Where did our rolling AT go? Where's our mortar?
We have men down.
There it is, 2-inch.
Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
All right, so unfortunately losing the 2 6-pounders on the left side. Unfortunate. 1 6-pounder over here destroyed it, no problem. They were just overwhelmed on the left.
At your service, sir.
All right, let's send this
Get me out of here.
unit over to support.
Section formed and ready. Where are the damn bomb bunnies?
All right, now we got a problem. Germans are pushing forward, very close range.
Yes, sir. Second section, ready, sir.
We need to start destroying transports at close range.
We need to fire at close range. My staff and myself are ready, sir.
All right, it's going to get tight in here in a second.
Yes, sir. But don't
All right.
reveal our position.
Let's keep hitting those Germans. Let's hit them hard with mortars.
Fire!
We got to get that pressure off us right away. Left flank. Enemies are bailing out and just not attacking on the left flank. Interesting, those AT guns were destroyed, but the Germans are not attacking. Good news for us. All right, artillery support finally coming in to stop those Germans.
Waiting for fire cord.
Looks like our mortars have been depleted.
Wilco, out.
Let's go ahead and reconsolidate.
We're operational.
Let's get all of our artillery to hit those Germans right at once. Looks like they're retreating.
Anti-tank team operational.
Come on, man. Eliminate that damn half-track. Get up the street and pop them. There we go. Alright, Germans are backing out now. 29 seconds remain. Then we're on to our next phase where we get more vehicles, but so do the Germans. We hold all objectives. So that's our main objective, is to hold the objectives, despite our losses, which have been relatively minimal, aside from the 2 Wolverines and the 2 AT guns. Those are our major ones. But the Germans losing a Panther tank and countless numbers of troops and transports so far.
Second section, ready, sir. Grab your full battle round. We're moving.
All right, ladies, surround them. Let's go.
Got him.
All right. Enemy command units has surrendered. Nick schießen. Oh, and there's that Panther tank. Left flank, folks. Advancing Panthers now. All right, let's get some. Let's get Fireflies up right away. We need to have a group of Fireflies. Eliminate that. Oh, there's a whole enemy convoy coming down on the left flank. All right, we need to get tanks up immediately. And possibly some bombers, too. Should we get some bombers out to do some damage? All right, let's get a Typhoon up. So now we have off-map air support. Let's go ahead and bomb the hell out of those recon units. Here comes our air support. Get them, boys. Oh, they got flak down there.
Out of ammo.
Bam and scram.
What's up, control?
Ooh, the enemy's... Oh, never mind. Enemy actually has air support. I did not know that. All right, German... Oh, wonderful. The Germans are just getting flanked like them. Bad times. All right, we have our AT gun here. German Panther tank is still in cover from that AT gun, but not from the tanks. Wow. Panther tank getting hit real hard. Another Panther tank eliminated. All right, Germans are pushing in quick. Gotta eliminate those units. All right, German aircraft are up for a while. Okay, so we cannot go out of this circle until we get rid of those flak 88s. So let's give some support to the center. Gotta get those mortars firing again. Alright, we're gonna get some assault troops in there now.
Look down, ball bunnies.
Alright, right flank, we've got multiple Panthers. Germans have reconsolidated their defense on the left. We need some tanks up. We need to push those troops, attacking troops back.
On your orders, sir. Jerry's dead. Fire!
Panzer Shrek's down. We need to stay away from that,
Just get me out of here.
that flak gun on the left.
Jerry's dead. Fire! Back up. Waiting for fire coordinates. I'm hit.
Alright, 6-pounder was eliminated on the right flank. Infantry and tanks coming in over there.
I'm empty. Awaiting instructions.
Alright, we're going right.
Give her!
We're gonna wait to ambush them here. So far, so good. Germans do not hold any objectives yet. But this is gonna change really quickly.
Sorry. Shall we take a peek? Recon Teams ready. Ready, sir.
Alright, enemy tanks are closing in on the right. Left flank, they're holding steady.
Yes, sir.
Do we have points for any other AT? 100 points for the 17-pounder.
On your order. Pull out. Just get me out of here. I hear you loud and clear. I'm hit. Ready to fire. Just get me out of here.
Alright, infantry is sporadically attacking on the left.
Like it, sir.
But that's okay, we're alright.
Damn, that was close.
Firefly got hit.
Out of here.
Firefly eliminated.
Radio check. Red 1-6 over. Get us out of here. Whoa.
Alright, spalling on that Panther tank. Wow, this is getting real intense. Wow, Panther D destroyed on the right. Their attack is over there. Never mind, they've got another Panther. Alright, let's go ahead and eliminate this Panther here.
Enemy engaged. Let's hope there's no cloud killer on the way. Out of ammo. When you think you're too close, going close.
Alright, Panther tank there has been hit by bombs. Enemy air contact.
I don't like giving up.
Alright, we gotta retreat again. Okay, the Germans still hold no objectives.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we need to back away on that left flank. Or on the right flank. Okay, so it looks like most of their tank support is coming in from the right now.
Tank ready. Pull out. We can't take it anymore. Ready to pound them, sir.
Alright, let's make sure we keep hitting them.
It's hot here. On your orders, sir.
Alright, there we go.
Pull out. Get out of here.
Puma getting hit there.
Good job, Gunner.
We own 70% of the points needed to win here. We just need to hold for a little longer.
It's gonna blow. Yes, sir.
Germans are mortaring us. Time to pull the artillery back. Wow, we still have that 6-pounder. I can't believe it. Alright, tank support has arrived on the town.
Just give us something to burn.
Alright, let's burn the Germans out. Okay, the Germans are circling around on the right. We've got 2 minutes and 53 seconds until the next phase.
Copy, sir.
I'm going to peek over here and see what's up. Oh, the Germans have finally taken the crossroad. Probably a light vehicle or something coming up behind us.
On your orders, sir.
Alright, let's set up mortars here.
Excuse me? Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Alright, let's stop them.
Moving out.
Alright, they hold one of the objectives, which only makes it our capture slower.
Yes, sir.
Stop pulling back. Engage those troops. Alright, recon there.
Smack up. Stop screwing the pooch and move.
Alright, Firefly's under attack.
Yes, sir.
It's just mortars now. Mortars and artillery. Alright, we're in a very dire situation.
Operational.
But we still have our command unit nearby.
Officers ready.
There's the infantry.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
Ooh, a lot of infantry coming our way.
Just get me out of here. He loaded. Ready to fire.
Alright, we need to get those guys as soon as we can. We're going to try to cut them off with some machine guns.
Ready, sir. Orders, eh?
Orders, eh? That's how you know you got Canadians here, bud. Alright, we're going to try to take back the western crossroad. Enemies falling back from our mortars.
Transport. Ready to engage. On your orders, sir.
Alright, stop firing.
Stay here. Glad to see somebody knows where we're going.
Alright, we're going to try to go over that direction and get them.
Between war and dishonor, I choose war.
Oh, bad. Alright, that's an AT unit.
Good job, Gunner.
Panzer Grenadiers eliminated.
Come on, folks, the war's over there. Taxi ready.
Uh-oh.
Get out.
Where the hell are the Germans? They're trying to push all the way down to the airfield.
Out.
We gave them a damn pummeling over here. Multiple Panther tanks destroyed in that attack.
Good job, Gunner.
We finally have tanks holding the line.
On your orders, sir.
Alright, how do I target? Alright, there we are.
Bomb up, lads. We got ourselves a
Alright, Phase C has begun.
enemy spotted.
This is now going to be the last phase, and where we get the most points. So let's go ahead and call in some more. Oh man, look at the Germans. Did we lose our tanks? Anti-tank. Oh, we need a couple of 12-pounders here.
We got company.
And tanks. We need tanks, tanks, tanks.
Out of ammo.
Oh man, we got nothing left.
Waiting for coordinates.
Alright, Typhoon AT immediately start targeting everything they got. We're gonna bomb that convoy.
What's up, control?
Wow, look at the German air support. Oh, they actually have flak guns around, okay. Very difficult for them to destroy our units.
Need a lift. Everybody out.
Alright, let's get those AT guns firing.
Good job, Gunner. Successful hit. Where do you need us?
Wow, look at all those units in the woods.
10 degrees elevation. Fire. Just get me out of here. Successful hit.
Alright, I think these might be HE rockets. They might kill those troops.
Attacking control.
Oh, it did work. Well, let's keep hitting them.
Target neutralized.
Well, that worked.
It's hot here.
Uh-oh.
My engine's on fire.
You're fine. Alright, Germans getting one of us, but we have to save the positions.
Successful hit.
We almost have enough to win this.
It's hot here. There will be no more derogatory insults about the Yanks. Go back, driver.
Alright, we're losing tanks here, but we are winning the war.
He's burning.
Germans losing a lot of units.
Ready to fire. One less hunt.
Keep firing those mortars, boys.
Rolling. Reloaded. Ready to fire. On your orders. Drop 200. Sit down. Over. Ready, sir.
Alright, AT unit has a target. Let's go, ladies.
But don't reveal our position.
Oh, we're out of rounds.
He's burning.
Alright, we need supply.
Take cover. Let's go, Lieutenant.
Alright, we've almost won this one, folks. Almost in the bag. And we did it! Wow, a major victory for Canadian forces winning! Wow, the Canadians won so hard they got the American Medal of Honor. What the heck? Alright, wow. Okay, that was a tough one. So we almost were pushed back into the sea for that, but we were able to hold long enough to turn the Germans back. So I don't know, I'm level 2 now. So a major victory for us here today. If you like this game, this is definitely a good one for you. You can adjust the settings and make it more difficult or easy as you like, but that was no easy task. We did a great job at holding them back, and I think that was pretty much the end of our defense. Like after that, a few more seconds, and we would have been goners. But luckily, the tactical nuke arrived, destroying only fascism. And freedom lived on another day. I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.